able to get this first dragon. Well, it is not an Infernal, it is not a Mount that you're traditionally
that first turret going down 160 CS, just 10 behind. BEAUZ that's still farming. They grab
that. Can flip the game on its head, especially post 20 minutes.
We're back to the Rift Herald.
Try again.
No rest for Shelly.
And so now they're going to drop it, knowing that they have 5-man mid, and Darshan's not there.
Perfect wards up through Darshan as well, so he's going to be fought as he makes his way over. Rift Herald hits turret. They want the fight, though. Going right in. They try to get the team. Drowsy Pobelts are very low. One last turret. Heated up. It hits double lift as he puts himself in.
Safe run, that sort of play there, too. So there's a lot of options that they are
shutting so much space.
Yeah, we may actually see a fight have to be forced here by CLG if Darshan does not base soon.
1-2, the know Xmitty took a hit, but that's going to be very hurting. Reignover in quickly. Xmitty going to get himself the safety as Pobelter enters, but Ole could have got himself into trouble. He goes Drowsy, he goes down, first blood to Huhi, as CLG has been waiting.
This could be that first blood in the Baron we were talking about. Here comes the Team Pyramid Impact.
Latest first blood, but who gets this first? Baron, that's going to be Xmitty going down. It's not a 50-50. Impact goes right onto Hugi and zeroes him out. The damage is alive, but Impact is drowsy, has to wake himself up, shakes it off, and gets back into the fight. However, so 3-2 here, Doublelift scoops up. They fourth Drake of the game. As we rewatch this fight, CLG says it's time to go.
This is prompted by knowing Impact is going back towards the bottom side of the map. So they force the engage. They're trying to get the TP out. They do not, but they catch out Ole. He's off to the side, not able to get his flash out. He gets burst down. Now, CLG sees, okay, Impact is not roaming up. We need to do something about this. If they just try to base, they will be delayed by Pobelter. They will the key member for TL still has those, and oh my god!
Oh, the spoopy damage. That is huge.
Oh, he's gonna get run down. Darshan's on him.
A few hits. Looking for the hyper next. He's gonna go Hextech Ultimatum. Chain of Corruption. Remember, Doublelift can get into a scary spot here with the flash up. They get the Glacial Fissure down on him, stops him back, but nobody's focusing the bot lane right now. Reignover tries to get in, bounce him around, and now TL can set back up. Doublelift untouched.
Galley ultimate not up, but they're just gonna take the turn for free.
Patience is a virtue. He goes on him early. Who's gonna get the red buff? That goes actually to Impact. He has the chase power. He has a bit of damage. Wallop misses with the Hextech Ultimatum. Scoops him up against the wall, however. Impact peels himself off the wall, back into the fight as Hero's entrance comes in just a little late. But Huhi does not. Another kill for him. Now they're on to Pobelter. Winter's Bite locks him down. And Ole, just watching on the side, wants to help the
TL
other members of TL. Going to Baron. They have coverage of vision.
They can actually two-man this. This will go down very quickly. Doublelift is extremely strong, and Jax is putting out a lot of damage, but CLG is rushing up to the top side. They're trying to get there in time.
1,000 health. It's going to be enough. They got to get out. If they see him, though, Reignover might want to take the fight. They found Ole in mid as he tries to deter two members in. That's going to be Doublelift. Remember, the flash is down. His heal is up. Winter's Bite connects, and Concussive Blows is next. He gets abducted back into the dry brush. That's going to be the hit. Those are going to be the final touches. No, he stays alive as he tries to get the hits in. Sixay finally gets himself to the fight, but there's no mana there. As Hugi, with the blue buff, could finally finish the fight. Darshan still wants in. A relentless CLG will not stop. As the turret still stands, they have 0 minions, and Darshan still wants to fight. A stopwatch on Pobelter. Finally, a few final touches. Absolutely insane. Let's see it again.
Yeah, and here it is again. After Impact has already been taken down in that initial fight, Ole getting bursted down by Huhi, who is really on point with his picks in this fight. And you can see Reignover holding his ultimate, slowing Doublelift, delaying as long as he can, pulls him right back into that Braum ultimate. Those are the sorts of combos you want to see pulled off. And Pobelts are getting in just barely, could not actually turn that around and keep Doublelift alive, because if Doublelift lives a couple more seconds, not two people that can be assigned to match, right? Like,
they looked at him with the orange band.
He played Camille twice all last year and 0 times this year.
Oh, Darshan under the turret.
No way for Reignover to get over here. Will be. The game's not quite. That was close.
Getting to that 40-minute mark on the game. Let's see how this happened. Oh, brought him back in the Hextech. Feels good. I'm safe under the turret. I'll stay here. Oh, there's Pobelter.
Yeah, it's honestly really not. But TL have no interest in actually going for it, right? They're just going to continue swimming.
Get some stragglers.
Avoid it.
Darshan says I might have one. Ole, level 15, throws down the ultimate. Should be able to stay alive for a bit.
Here.
Impact could find the back line. They're deterring what goes on here in the DPS on the front line. And now they have to focus. They say, well, we could blow that GA and really make the fight in our favor if we can get another consecutive one. There's so many options as they get brought back and forth. The bounce house begins as Double Lift, Pobelter, and Ole are into the fight. Stixxay getting the damage from Impact as he makes that play for himself. And Darshan is chased towards the top side of the map. Team Liquid look to put the finishing touches on the base.
Yeah, that is going to be that. TL plays a beautiful controlled game here. 5 dragons, 8 kills. They take almost all the turrets, and they are going to be the ones closing out their first half of the split, 6-3.
Beautiful job. 8-7 on the scoreboard at the end. 42 minutes in. Team Liquid take down Logic Gaming.
It's got to be a frustrating game for CLG, honestly. You know, a lot of the fights were going pretty well for them, but TL simply never gave them the fights. They avoided them the whole game. They control vision in the early stages. From the word go, Rainover was having all of his camps sported. TL played a very intelligent style, and they just honestly committed to their game plan. They played it out slowly. They pressured the map. They warded everything, and they just didn't give CLG a lot of ways to win.
Pretty back and forth in the early part of the game without anything going on. The explosive kill went to Huhi. They took down Ole first, but the Dragon was thwarted quickly after by Double Lift and Impact. The Camille coming back in very fast. And then they kind of were able to hold out the game there. Longest first blood, or I should say latest first blood in the NA LCS, so we got that out of this one. Quite nicely done, but once they started fighting, Team Liquid kind of figured, yeah, there's a lot of damage there. We have map control, and what vision they played the entire time. Team Liquid's vision, this was crazy.